Do you know the difference between they're silly, and they're silly? Confusing words. There, there. Theyre, Their, and There are all homonyms, words that are pronounced the same but have different meanings. Because they sound the same but are spelled differently, they confuse a lot of people. How do you know which to use in a sentence? I'll give you some tips to help you determine which word you should use in a given situation. First, let's take a look at Theyre. The apostrophe tells us that this word is a contraction. It's a shortened version of they are. Bob and Carol said they're coming tomorrow. Don't eat the apples, they're wormy. Return the library books, they're overdue. Because Theyre is a contraction, we can use this fact as our tip. If you can substitute they are and it still makes sense, then Theyre is the word you want. Bob and Carol said they're coming tomorrow. They are coming. Don't eat the apples. They're wormy. They are wormy. Return the library books. They're overdue. They are overdue. Next, we have Their, which is the possessive form of they. The Wilsons sold their house. Small children look up to their parents. The school said their classes are canceled due to snow. Here's the tip. If the sentence involves ownership or relationship, then Their is the form you want. The Wilsons sold their house. The house of the Wilsons, that's ownership. Small children look up to their parents. The parents of the children, that's relationship. The school said their classes are canceled due to snow. The classes of the school, that's a relationship. Finally, There is a word with multiple functions. Number 1, it can be used as an adverb. Put your dirty dishes there in the sink. The tip for this one is we can ask, am I referring to a place? Number 2, it can be used as a pronoun. There was an old man with a beard. The tip for this one is ask, am I introducing a sentence or a clause? Number 3, it can be used as a noun. That's thin ice, don't go there. The tip for this one is ask, am I referring to a place? Number 4, it can be used as an adjective. I'll be there whenever you need me. The tip for this one is we can ask, am I describing someone or something? Number 5, it can be used as an interjection. There, that finally wraps up this project. And then the tip for this one is we can ask, am I emphasizing something? So, let's summarize these 3 troublemakers. Number 1, Theyre. Use this if substituting they are makes sense. Number 2, Their. Use this if ownership or relationship is involved. Number 3, There. Use this one if you're referring to a particular place, you're introducing a sentence or a clause, you're describing a person or a thing, or you're emphasizing something. Now it's time to test yourself. See how many you can get right. Number 1. Your keys are right there, there, there on the table. Okay, this one has to do with place, right? On the table. So, T-H-E-R-E is the one we want. Your keys are right there on the table. Number 2. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. Okay, this one is introducing a sentence or a clause. So we would use T-H-E-R-E. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. Number 3. Feed the cats. They're probably hungry. Okay, notice this one makes sense if we substitute they are. They are probably hungry. So, T-H-E-Y'-R-E is the form that we want. Feed the cats. They're probably hungry. Number 4. The children are always forgetting their lunch. Okay, this one involves ownership, right? The lunch of the children. So it's possessive. T-H-E-I-R. The children are always forgetting their lunch. Number 5. The fishermen were mending their nets. This is another one with ownership, right? The nets of the fishermen. So we've got the possessive. T-H-E-I-R. The fishermen were mending their nets. Number 6. Those boys are mean. Don't go over there, and play at their house. This one has 2. The first one, don't go over there. That's referring to a place, right? You go to a place. So we would have T-H-E-R-E for the first one. And the second one, play at their house, the house of the boys. So that's ownership, and it would be the possessive, T-H-E-I-R. Those boys are mean. Don't go over there and play at their house. Number 7. There you go again, worrying about nothing. This one's introducing a sentence or a clause, right? So we would use T-H-E-R-E. There you go again, worrying about nothing. Number 8. Young children cannot tie their shoes. Okay, this one is possessive, right? The shoes of the young children. So we would use T-H-E-I-R. Young children cannot tie their shoes. Number 9. The park district said they're not having a concert this weekend. Now this one makes sense if you substitute they are. They are not having a concert this weekend. So we would use T-H-E-Y'-R-E. The park district said they're not having a concert this weekend. Number 10. Bees will protect their queen. This one is possessive, right? The queen of the bees. So we would use T-H-E-I-R. Bees will protect their queen. Number 11. I heard Theyre having a book sale at the library. Now this one works if you substitute they are. They are having a book sale at the library. So we would use THEY'. I heard they're having a book sale at the library. Number 12. Deaf people have their own way of communicating. Notice that this one is possessive. The way of the deaf people, or the way that the deaf people communicate. So since it's possessive, we would use THEIR. Deaf people have their own way of communicating. Number 13. They're heading for trouble if they don't treat their customers better. This is another one with two ones to figure out. So the first one, notice that it will make sense if we use they are. They are heading for trouble. So the first one would be THEY'. The second one, they don't treat their customers. So it's the customers of that business. So it's ownership or relationship, if you will. So we would use the possessive, THEIR. They're heading for trouble if they don't treat their customers better. 14. There used to be a gas station on that corner. This one introduces a sentence or a clause, right? So we would use THERE. There used to be a gas station on that corner. Number 15. Birds sit on their eggs to make them hatch. This one is possessive. Eggs of the birds, right? So we would use the THEIR. Birds sit on their eggs to make them hatch. So, how did it go? Easy? Or maybe a little tricky? I think as long as you understand parts of speech, you'll do fine. And that's it for this episode of Confusing Words. If this video has helped you, don't forget to share it with a friend who's also learning English. Subscribe so you'll be notified when new videos come out. And don't forget to give a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Talk to you in the next video. In the meantime, have fun learning English. Bye.